I'm going to tell you how to make your content better so you can get better results here on YouTube, and we're starting right now.
That's just how it is. Ain't waiting on me.
What is going on? My name is Nick from tubertools.com. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your channel, make videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. So a lot of people get caught up in things like this. I actually get comments where people will say, hey Nick, I'm making great thumbnails and I'm using all the right tags, but I'm not getting a lot of views. What's going on? Well, if the data inside of your analytics agrees with you and you really are getting a good click-through rate in your thumbnails and you really are writing good titles and you're getting some engagement on your videos, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but there's a really good chance that if that is what is happening, that it is your content. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to focus on in order to make better content. And this is stuff that you normally don't hear about. The very first thing is that you need to have a very deep understanding of who it is that you're making content for, because you need to make content in a way that is going to resonate with the people that you're trying to reach. For a really easy example of this, if you're making content for a younger group of people, well, the approach that you're going to take to making your content is going to be drastically different than if you're making content for an older group of people. So because of that, it's important that you take the time, that you sit back and you analyze your content, you be as objective as you possibly can, and you analyze your content and you say, okay, for the people that I'm trying to reach, the people that I think that I'm trying to reach with my content, is the way that I'm making my content done in a way that would resonate with that core group of people. When you're thinking about this, consider your music choices. Consider if you should even be using music or not. Consider the pacing of your videos. Consider how you edit your videos. Even consider how you are communicating in your videos. And by that, I mean the actual words that you're using and the tone of your communication as well. As small and insignificant as that may seem at the surface, all of these things matter. Next up is that creating content is a learned skill, and the way that you present your content is a learned skill. And it doesn't matter if you're a gamer where you're not even showing yourself on screen, you're just hearing your voice, or it doesn't matter if you're an animator, it doesn't matter if you're a how-to channel, or it doesn't matter if you're coaching people, it doesn't matter if you're a business channel. Even if you're making vlogs, it is mission critical that you learn to communicate in an engaging way. And the particular ways that you find to be engaging also have to be a good match for that first one that we talked about, and making sure that you're communicating in a proper way for the people that you're trying to reach. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to yell or that you have to be shocking or that you have to be animated or anything like that, but what it does mean is that you're gonna have to learn how to communicate effectively for the people that you're trying to reach, so when they watch your videos, they don't get bored because you're saying a lot of ums and ahs, or you're monotone, or the worst one, you're filled with uncertainty. Learning to communicate in an engaging way in your videos can be the difference between your channel performing well or not. So make sure that you take the time to learn what your particular audience responds to in terms of what they find engaging. And if you want some ideas, there are tons of videos here on YouTube about how to use your voice, how to speak, how to present, all of that stuff. Just start searching around and find them and consume as much of that content as possible, because again, it matters. Another thing that is extremely important is these days we all have expectations of quality. So when we're watching videos, there's something that we expect from those videos in terms of how they look or how they sound or how they're lit, for example. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you have to have the best gear, but what I'm saying is if you're shooting with your phone, or if you do have gear, or if you're shooting with a webcam or whatever it happens to be, it's important that you make sure that you are well lit and that your audio is solid. For a lot of you, this might seem like a no-brainer, but I can't tell you how many times you can even do this right now, to where I will go into the comment section and I will look through comments, and I'll go to people's channels and I'll look at the content that they're making, because I like to see who it is that's watching my videos. So I'll go into the comments and I'll start looking at channels, and I'll look at some of the videos and I'll think, wow, there's no way that they can expect to get good results when they're putting out content that is that type of quality. And I understand that a lot of people are just getting started, and that's totally cool. You know, we all start from that same place, and then we all have to learn our way through making everything a lot better. But the reason that I'm even saying this is because I want to bring it to your attention just in case your quality isn't up to par for the standards that people expect these days. But take the time to figure it out. My brother D has an awesome video that we shot when we were back in America for Vid Summit back in October. and it is an awesome video for how to make better videos on your phone, but there's a particular segment in there about lighting, and we actually go to the hardware store and we show you a very cheap light kit that you can get that's actually just kind of like a DIY light kit that you can pick up at the store. But I'm gonna put a link to his video right up here. Awesome video. We had a great time shooting it, but I really recommend that you watch it because one, it's just a cool video, and two, a lot of really good info in there, but especially the part about lighting, because a lot of people are overlooking this particular thing. So make sure that you check that video out. And if you want to learn more about growing your channel, making videos, and all types of other YouTube related stuff, start now by hitting the round subscribe icon so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.